All right, folks, welcome again to C.D. Wentling Field for tonight's N10 matchup, the beginning of the N10 season between the visiting Colonel Crawford Eagles and our hometown Carey Blue Devils. Lucas, why don't we start off by looking backwards to last week's game against Toledo Waite. Give us a little heads up there about what you remember from those games.
Oh, man. I just remembered a team for Carey that came out firing on all cylinders. I was really worried at first on how they'd handle Toledo Waite because, you know, they were bigger guys, you know, bigger school. It was Division II, but they just came out from the get-go and sorry to put it bluntly, folks, they smacked Toledo Waite in the mouth and didn't let up. And I loved their physicality. I loved their energy, but Carey just kept on rolling. And the only mistake they had all night long was, what was it? They gave Toledo Waite a short field that let them score
missed onside kick that they recovered.
Right, and so that was the only mistake of the game. But they're going to have that same amount of energy and physicality if they want to come out and win their conference opener tonight against Colonel Crawford, because these guys are hungry.
Right. The only thing I take away from last week is that looked like a whole different Carey Blue Devil team that I saw last week than the 2 weeks before. And a lot of people I talked to kind of felt the same way. They came out with a lot of intensity, real aggressive on defense. We were seeing guys fly to the ball. Defense was not standing around looking. They were swarming to it. And, like you said, we really, in the interior lines especially, kind of hit Toledo Waite in the mouth, and they didn't respond, and the Blue Devils did. So it was nice to see. I think we can hopefully keep that momentum going into this tough league schedule that we got coming ahead of us.
Right, and I'll tell you what's really cool about the start of the conference schedule. You would think bigger games like this would be near the end of the season, but, man, it's like right into the meat grinder, which most of the time fans are nervous. Me, I'm ready. Let's rock and roll.
I hear you. So got a whole different team, though, across the field there in the gold and black. The Colonel Crawford Eagles are not Toledo Waite. I think that's a really fine ball club. They're 3-0 right now. You know, we had an impressive score last week, but they also put a big 65-6 score on
Cardington Lincoln. Yep.
So, the Eagles are playing tough ball right now. I don't know if they've played as tough of a schedule as Carey has, but 55-7 in week 1 against Riverdale. 49-14 in week 2 against Smithville.
Yep.
They scored 169 points in 3 games and only given up 27. That's pretty impressive.
Right, and I think one of my keys to the victory, and we can go over the rest of them here in a little bit, one of the keys to victory that I have for Carey is you got to hold Colonel Crawford, I believe, under 30 points, because these guys are going to get their points. Even against a great defense like ours, they've got an explosive offense and can get things going, especially with Lincoln Mullenkoff leading the way. He had 3 touchdowns and 187 yards last week, so you got to stop that boulder from rolling downhill somehow if you're Carey's defense.
I agree 100%. Remember last year's ball game, start of the season last year was only a league-only schedule, and it ended up being not so much a high-scoring affair. It was, I think, 16-7.
Right.
The Eagles pulled off a win over there in North Robinson.
Oh, so it wasn't North Robinson last year. It wasn't here.
Correct.
Okay, I thought it was here.
Remember also, both of these teams are coming off playoff appearances and kind of deep runs there.
Yep.
The Eagles only ended up losing to 9-1 Fairview, 35-34 in a squeaker
Wow.
there to take their exit from the tournament, but that was their only loss on the season. So that Eagles team from last year is carrying some of that mojo into this year.
I say Ryan Teglovic's definitely got his guys at high level right now.
And last year for the Blue Devils, we made a little run, beat up on a Montpelier team which probably wouldn't have made the playoffs in a traditional year. Really took it to an Ashland Crestview team, which we thought was going to be pretty decent. Blue Devils really tattooed them last year.
Yep.
And then got into a dogfight up at Archbold against the Blue Streaks and came out on the short end against a pretty good team that ended up having a pretty solid season. This is number 1 right now currently in the region. Again this year.
Archbold is right now.
Yep.
Okay.
They're 3-0 and got their quarterback back and looking like they're maybe the team to beat in that division. Was it Division 20 or Region 22, Division 7?
6.
Division 6. Yeah.
Yep.
So should have a good one on our hands tonight.
Right.
You mentioned Lincoln Mullenkoff. Who else do we have to keep our eyes on in the black and gold?
Let's see. We got to keep our eyes on Cameron Lohr, the quarterback. He's a sophomore. And from what I saw, and I saw limited highlights, I usually look on Max Preps for highlights, which are usually pretty good. But Cameron Lohr, he's got some wheels. He likes to move. He's not afraid to be a gunslinger. So you got to not only contain Mullenkoff, you got to contain Lohr as well. It's like pick your poison with these guys.
Cam Lohr's a junior, though. I know that for sure.
Yeah, they're going to have him back for another year.
Yep. Another pretty big weapon they have in their arsenal is a 3-sport All-State kid and Mr. Valentine. From what I understand, he was an all-state defensive back.
Yep.
He's an all-state basketball player, and then high jumped to a third-place finish at the state tournament. So that's another weapon for Coach Teklovic that we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Mm-hmm.
That's Crawford Valentine. And he'd be number 12.
Number
Lucas.
12, yep. So, did you want to go over the keys to victory for Carey tonight, or
Sure, let's do that.
I think for me, and this is a personal opinion, and Mo chime in, but like for Carey, I think there's 4 keys to victory tonight, and I kind of already talked about one of them. You got to contain Lauren Molenkoff, and after the first 2 games, Carey's really seemed to figure out something after struggling with containing athletic quarterbacks. I don't remember the name of Hopewell's quarterback, but I know Galleon's quarterback, Shaneve Donaldson. He burned them in the first half, but then they finally stiffened up and haven't really had much trouble containing athletes since. So they're really going to have to keep containing athletic players. The second one, avoid giving up the big play. Toledo Waite never got rolling offensively, but that was mostly due to swarming defense and solid tackling and good quarterback pressure. But if Cameron Laura has time to throw, you can't give up the big play. And then, like I said, you might need to hold Colonel Crawford under 30 points. They're averaging 56 points a game. I don't know how good their competition was they faced in the previous 3. This might be their toughest game of the year, but you got to hold them under 30. And then the last thing is, for Carey, I think you need a slow, methodical drive and just the physicality and just pound them with the run. Unless there's a big play opportunity, then use it. Carey seems to have the size advantage, so we'll see if they can use that to break Colonel Crawford down. But that's the 4 keys to victory for me.
Yeah, I think pretty similar teams. I think we're looking in the mirror at each other in these games. Week 1, the quarterback was the Bohr kid, who's probably an all-state returning potential player of the year in Division 8 for the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains. You're going to see that kid playing deep into the tournament this year. I don't see the Chieftains losing until deep in the tournament, if at all. They potentially have a team that I think could finally get over the hump for the Chieftains and
win
go
the
from
state
being
title.
runners-up at state to being a state champion. I have a couple keys I think maybe you keep an eye on. I'd like to see the Blue Devils get the ball in the hands of Bryce Conti. We haven't seen a lot of going to Conti a lot on the offensive side of the ball. I think that could potentially be a weapon we need to tap into. I don't know if Valentine's going to guard Conti, but I know Conti's going to guard Valentine tonight.
Right.
Bryce and I talked about it in class there a little bit ago.
Right.
Another key I like to see is the combination running of Vallejo and Rickle. I thought Rickle did a nice job in the game last week, and I like to see him get some touches. He's got some wiggle, but he also got some break some tackles. I think that kid needs to see the ball on the offensive end also.
We got thunder and lightning.
Yep, and I think maybe less reliance on Lonsway. Not to say Lonsway is doing a bad job, but I think he's tried to take the team on his back so far this year.
Right.
And I don't think he has to do that. I think he's got plenty of weapons around him. He doesn't have to do it all. Go to him sparingly, and when you go to him sparingly, it's going to probably be for a big play.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the Blue Devils.
Looking fired up again, aren't they, Lucas?
They got to buckle that chin strap a little tighter. Hold on to your hats. This one's going to be a barn burner.
And you kind of mentioned another key for me. We can't have any of the lapses in the kicking game.
Right.
Against Hopewell Loudon, we had the missed fake punt that cost us late in the game. And against Toledo Waite last week, the onside kick that failed just gave the Indians a short field and chances to go, 4 plays if they had to get that first down, and they made the best of that situation. You can't do that against a good team like the Eagles.
Right.
Coach Teklovic and his crew are going to be too well coached to make those kinds of mistakes. So hopefully the Blue Devils can avoid those special teams errors and play their best ball today and see how this goes. I'm excited. Yep,
I'm going to say, I know we talked about our keys to victory, but one of the most obvious ones, the one that makes less mistakes usually wins the game, from the great Paul Brown himself, is he said that. And I know it's obvious, but I think whoever plays a cleaner game is going to have a better shot to win this one, and whoever takes advantage of the other team's mistakes, because these kids, even though they're awesome, they are human, and they do make mistakes.
Right.
So we'll see who can capitalize.
If the Blue Devils are able to score, the one thing I noted in the stats that I saw from Colonel Crawford was they do have a kickoff return for a touchdown. So if we do kick it off deep to the, I think his name is Vogt, last name is Vogt, we got to make sure that we don't let him get away and end up having a specialist team score from the Eagles.
Right. So he's like for them this year what Cade Crawford was for us last year.
Well, at least he had one return.
Right.
So, maybe that was a little bit of a fluke. Maybe it wasn't, but I feel like you don't want to give him a chance to let that beat you.
No.
So it looks like the Blue Devils are going to kick off to start the game here. Anthony Cool Papa Bell is going to be kicking it off. the All-State kicker from last season. He's kind of just been coming off an injury. Last week was the first time that Anthony kicked, but perfect on the season on the extra points and hasn't had a field goal attempt. I always have a tough time seeing Colonel Crawford's yellow numbers on their white jerseys. So
I know.
We might have a little challenge on our hands tonight.
I know.
Lucas.
You'd think they'd have black numbers. It'd make more sense.
So I think it's number 21, Trevor Vogt, is back deep for the Eagles. He's got 3 guys back there protecting him.
All right, let's get ready for some Friday night football.
Attaboy, Dino.
Anthony Bell to kick. It's going to go deep. It's not to Vogt. Hits off of the receiver. He picks it up, and he's going to be corralled about the 20-yard. Ball's on the ground.
Wow. But they got it back.
I feel like he was down already, yeah.
Right.
He was marked down on that play, and the tackle was by number 23, Dominic Yater. Dominic Yater's a sophomore on the kicking team.
9, Kingston Sherman, and number 20, number
First and 10 on the 21. First and 10 on the 21, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Now, the expectation, I think, for most folks that the Eagles are going to be a pretty run-heavy offense here. You know, we got some weapons. Looks like Conti and Rick are going to be out on the islands there on the edge, and they're going to kind of double down on the run here. Blue Devils looking so far. You got Molenkoff in the backfield with Cam Lohr.
Lohr with
He's
the
going to
snap.
hand it off, and he's tackled almost
Solid
immediately
tackle.
by number 26. That's Gage Summit.
You know, and even though it's early in the game, I'm always kind of interested to see how teams respond to that first rush of adrenaline.
Yes.
Can they stay focused? Can they get focused and settle in?
Yeah, don't give up that big play. Settle in. Let your nerves settle down and then get after it. Lohr pitches it off. He tried to hit Valentine. No good there. Rickle with the breakup.
Did he ever have that, or did he just drop it?
I think it bounced clean right off. Nice recovery there from Rickle. I think if Valentine had that, he was going to have the first down, but popped in and out of his hands for the All-State Valentine, Carter Valentine. So 3rd down and now an 8 yards for Lohr and the Eagles.
Yep, 3rd and long.
Got a little bit of a 4-man front again back this week for the Blue Devils. Went with a 3-man front last week. 21 Vogt goes in motion. Lohr back to pass. Nobody was there. Vogt was not paying attention on that one.
It looked like there was some miscommunication there.
Yeah,
He was looking for Vogt, but I think he ran an out route when it looked like he was the quarterback was expecting him to run kind of like a hitch route or hook route.
yeah.
But it looked like he ran an out route.
Miscommunication there from the Eagles. Blue Devils get the 3 and out. They're going to punt it away to Anthony Bell
Cool
and the
Pop
short
is
man,
back there.
Lance Rickle.
That's a good defensive series for the Blue Devils right there. Good start.
Pretty sure the Colonel Crawford kicker is leading the league in kicks. He was their kicker last year. It's Matt Clenard. He's averaging 42 yards this year. He averaged 35 last year. So Clenard to kick to Bell. 4th down and 8. Fields it cleanly. Nice punt. It's going to go right to Bell. He's going to have some room to run. Skips around a little bit. It's going to be just shy of the 50-yard line. Maybe a return of about 6 or so yards.
It's right on midfield, though. That'll work.
And what are you always telling me, Lucas?
Field position. It works.
Blue Devils are going to get pretty darn good field position, starting at about the 48-yard line in their own territory.
Short fields are a Blue Devils' best friend. We said it last year, and here it is again.
You know, and typically with Coach Merschman's ball club, you get about here, this is 4-down territory. If it's a 4th down and short, you're real likely to see Coach Merschman go ahead and go for it. He has the confidence in the defense.
Right.
So we got Vallejo in the backfield with Lonsway.
Yep, 1st and 10 at the 48.
Lonsway's going to keep it. No gain on the play.
Good gang
There was
tackling
really
there by
nothing
the
doing
Eagles.
in the middle of that line.
Yeah, he ran right into a stone wall on that one. Good defensive play by the Eagles.
That's number 68 on the tackle. That's Todd Smith. His helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come out of the ball game.
Number 43, Victor.
I watched Taj and some of his teammates being interviewed on 92.7 out of Bucyrus. And Sound like a pretty poised group of young men.
Second and 11 on the 47 here, Mo. What would you do here? I don't know.
Break the huddle. They're confident in the run game. I think you're probably going to see Vallejo here.
Back to pass, long way.
They got E.J. Bowes open in the flats. Just a short gain. He broke one tackle, got a few extra yards, but still only going to be about a 4-yard gain.
That was a smart check down play.
3rd down and 7 now for the Blue Devils. See if they can convert a 3rd down. Eagles were unable to their first time. Blue Devils now looking at 3rd and 7. They're going to check number 11, Lance Woods, in the game. That tells me maybe we're going to go with a little jumbo package and tight ends.
It might help to have a big target to throw to for tight ends or maybe extra
Got Lonsway in
blocking.
the backfield with Vallejo. Conti in motion. Pitching it to Conti. He's tripped up.
Yeah, they sniffed that one out.
Penetration in the backfield by number 43. 43 is Carson Fetchner. He's one of their leading tacklers from last year, so no surprise that he was able to get in there.
Yeah, that play had no chance. I think it took too long to develop.
Yeah, Carson Fetchner had 83 tackles last year and probably well on his way this year.
Right.
Good-looking ball player there for the Eagles. So 4th and 6 or so for the Blue Devils. Rickle's going to have to punt. Looks like Valentine back to return punts here.
I just want to see if Rickle can coffin corner this one and pin him deep. See what he get here.
Clean snap. Nice punt there from Rickle.
Solid kick there.
He's going to field it. It's fumble. Blue Devils have it. Blue Devils have it. That's number 27, Nick Putnam, fell on that ball.
Wow.
Valentine missed it. Had a guy right in front of him. Probably should have fair caught that, don't you think, Lucas?
I think so. I think he just muffed it. He might have took his eyes off of things and tried to do something with it before he had it.
He was settled under it real early. Had the defense bearing down on him. I thought for sure he was going to fair catch that. When he didn't, it just slipped right through his hands, and 2 Blue Devils were there to pounce on it. That was Nick Putman, young sophomore, made that recovery. Number 27.
But folks, for you guys listening at home, you should have heard the explosion of the crowd as soon as they got the ball back. This is amazing. I love Friday night. First down, Blue Devils.
Yeah, inside the red zone already at the 19. They're going to go jumbo package in the backfield. Carmen, Vallejo, and Rickle behind Lonsway. Going to go to Vallejo. He's going to keep it moving. Lonsway's going to give him an extra push. They're going to gain yardage. They're always going to gain yardage with those big guys.
I think in this case, at least it seems like early on, Vallejo and the other running backs might need an extra push because this defensive line for Colonel Crawford, they're sniffing running plays out. They're pretty stout.
Yeah, a lot of times it seems like you need a couple plays, a couple series to figure some things out. You make a little adjustment up in the box and see who's right. I'm sure both coaching staffs are working hard right now to figure out what they can make work. But the Blue Devils get the early break.
2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Same formation here. You got Conti on the tight end spot. I'd like to see him release maybe. That's a running play for Rickle. He cuts inside. Nice gain there. Hey, the rugby scrum formed up again, didn't it?
I was just going to say rugby scrum. That's exactly what it looked like. I was thinking that. But hey, if it works, it works.
3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1.
3rd and short here for the Blue Devils now. I think, the scrum got an extra 2 or 3 yards there. Rickle made some nice moves to get 2 or 3, but then they added a couple 3 on the end of that.
This might sound like vanilla, but I'd pound it right into the teeth of the defense right here.
I don't think you're going to see the same formation until they're not getting
right.
Carmen, Vallejo, and Rickle. Lonsway's going to take the snap under center. He gives it to Carmen.
Did he get it? I don't know, man. They're
Carmen
still pushing.
Got very little. I don't know if he
get
see
it?
the referees across the line now, that should get him the first down. Nope, they're calling 4th down.
Oh man.
4th down in inches.
4th down and real short here. I think he just allowed Derek Lonsway to sneak it here.
Right.
Follow Brock Bushong and Derek Lonsway. Heck, just let all the rest of the linemen stand there and see if you can get that 6 inches or so.
And Cool Papa's back in the game too.
And then have Vallejo just come in behind it and pound it if it's not there.
Yeah.
You got 3 guys behind there that can just keep that scrum moving if you have to.
4th and inches.
Going to go to Rickle. He's got room. He's going to get the first down. Still grinding his feet here. First down, Blue Devils.
First down, Blue Devils.
Going to be just inside the 10-yard line, so 1st and goal. No more chances for a first down here unless it's on a penalty.
Number 6, Spangler on the tackle.
E.J. Bose checks into the ball game. I think you're likely going to see that same form. I know they don't have the jumbo package in there right now. They got E.J. Bose and Conte in there. This could smell pass.
But you're absolutely right, though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I think right now you got the two big supposed running backs that are 225 and 265 extra linemen in the backfield there. You're probably going to see a pass here to Rickle or Conte. Lonsway with the keeper. He's in the end zone. Derek Lonsway in the end zone for the Blue Devils.
And Mo, what did we say? A team capitalized on the other team's mistakes. That's exactly what they did right there.
Yep.
It works.
Well, tough defensive stand there for the Blue Devils. Got the short field, made the most of it, pounded it down the Eagles' throat. That's a good sign for the Blue Devils.
Heck of a good start.
For our listeners from North Robinson, this extra point clue for the Blue Devils is, well, I don't want to jinx them here. They've been stellar so far in the year, continuing where they left off from last year. Bose, Smiley, and Bell perfect again. Blue Devil extra point crew last year was perfect, 54 out of 54 on the year. That's a heck of a weapon. We keep talking about it, and I feel like a broken record, keep talking about it, but it's just so impressive to me.
No, you don't usually see that. And the thing is I think it's so expected that no one pays attention to that. And then when they finally do, it's like, wow, they actually are automatic.
You know, you only notice when it's bad. And,
Right,
it's
right.
so good, you almost take it for granted. Hopefully we don't take it for granted because I'm sure it's a lot of hard work there on those three boys' part.
The Carey Team Leadership Corps will be donating all proceeds
So,
tonight in the name of
while we got a little break in the action here, one of the things that's going on tonight that I have a little part in is my Team Leadership Corps classes working with the Colonel Crawford folks to do some fundraising for cancer research.
Right.
Coach Teklovic, Ryan Teklovic for the Crawford Eagles has been battling cancer lately, and we're trying to join with a couple other local high schools around the area who are working tonight to raise some money to honor Coach Teklovic's fight against pancreatic cancer. So, Blue Devils to kick. Going to go deep again. Takes a bounce. That made the end zone.
And I know we love football and we love Friday nights here, but some things are bigger than football. And our wishes and our thoughts are with Coach Teklovic and his fight with cancer.
Yeah, Coach Mersman approached me in the summer when they found out about Coach Teklovic and said, hey, here's what we're thinking about doing. Would you guys want to jump on board? My TLC group has done a cancer benefit game of some sort for the last 6 years, and we said we would more than happy to help you out and work with the Colonel Crawford community and the Carey football team to help raise some money to fight cancer. So Molenkoff now's in the backfield with Lohr. You got two receivers split out to the right, Valentine being one of those on the inside. They're going to hand it off to Molenkoff. No, it's a keeper for Lohr. He's got some room to run. That looks like a face mask. Yep.
But yeah, Stahl absolutely bit on the fake there.
Yeah. I think Landon Kimberly maybe got a face mask while he had the tackle. So that's going to add another 15 yards likely to the end of that run. That's going to be a pretty big play there. It's about a 15-yard run anyways.
It's about a 30-yard play right here.
and number 32, Kimberly.
So again, team's making mistakes. Carey gave Colonel Crawford a gift wrap first down there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, you guys being aggressive and trying to make the tackle ends up with that face mask in his hand. So unfortunate for the Blue Devils.
First down and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Need that defense to step back up again. So right at the 50-yard line now for the Eagles. They're threatening.
Right at midfield, yep.
Same formation for the Eagles. Molenkoff is the fake to Molenkoff.
Nearly intercepted, yeah.
That's off the hands of Valentine again.
Conte almost had that one.
Rico was there. I mean, Valentine had position. If he catches that cleanly, he's going to get a 10-yard gain.
Right.
But doesn't catch that ball. I don't know if he's hearing footsteps come across the middle or if the passes just aren't perfect for him. But a little break there for the Blue Devils. Seems like they're using that play action to Molenkoff to set up something here. Another fake to Molenkoff. Lohr's going to run. He's tackled by Bell and E.J. Bose.
I know it was one play there, but you know who that reminded me of? It actually reminded me of the way Rickle runs for Carey.
I
You know,
agree.
he waits until the hole opens up. He doesn't try to force the play to develop, and he just slithers through there like a snake. I mean, it was pretty elusive. Good run there by Lohr.
Number 15, Dylan Ellis, was also in on that tackle. Let's see if they keep this this trend up, faking to Mollenkoff, using him as the decoy. Feel like you got to go to that back who's got all those yards now.
Why not?
Adjustments from both sides of the field now. Mollenkoff with the carry this time. He was stopped short initially. His second move gets the first down.
That's why they tell you keep the legs moving.
With the carry.
He met a Blue Devil tackler about a yard short, rolled off of it, got an extra 2 or 3 yards, and first down Eagles.
Lance Woods.
They're moving the ball now.
Yep. We might
Klaus
see
checks in. Butch Broadman checks out.
we might see two heavyweight teams start swapping punches here. This is going to be interesting. Carey scored first, and let's see if Colonel Crawford can answer. This is going to be an interesting end of the
I
drive
feel
here.
like this is a time where Crawford goes to a tight end over the middle. Hit Valentine. No, that's not Valentine this time. Again, hard to see the numbers here, the yellow and white. That's 43.
Lohr's pass is complete. Knocked out of bounds.
That's 43, Carson Fetchner.
He gets 2nd and 2.
That's a gain of about 8 yards, and 2nd down and 2 now for the Eagles.
Yep, 2nd and 2 at the 31, and I got to crane my neck to see.
Valentine to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Thor's going to hand it off. That's number 8, Mollenkoff.
Number 8, Mollenkoff.
Looks like he got the first down.
Play by number 72.
Line judge indicates first down, not by a whole lot, but the Eagles move the chains. Inside the 30-yard line now for the Eagles. Not quite seeing that penetration we saw last week from the Blue Devils, are we, Lucas?
Nope, I think Colonel Crawford's find a way to neutralize this at least early. So Drew Steen, Trenton Stoll, and the other guys are going to have to make some adjustments and get some good push.
One advantage the Blue Devils do have is we can rotate quite a few guys on the offensive lines and the defensive lines. Mollenkoff with the carry. He's tackled from behind by number 88, E.J. Bowes.
Mollenkoff with the run.
It's a nice gain there, though, for the Eagles on first down.
About 4 seconds.
I think the Eagles will take 4 yards every carry all night long if they can.
I think anybody would. I mean, you know, even though it was 4 yards, what did Woody Hayes say? It's 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You pound it if it works.
Yeah. 4 yards means you don't have to go for it on fourth down, right?
Right.
So 2nd down and a long 6 yards or so. Fake. Lohr kept it, nothing doing. That's Butch Broadman right there and Lance Woods. Number 11, Lance Woods, number 64, Butch Broadman. They made some nice penetration on that play. I don't know if that was an adjustment from the defensive coaches, but Broadman came off the field, then he just checked back in the ball game there. Maybe got some good advice from his coaches and able to notice something on that play.
Hey, if they can make adjustments on the fly, go for it.
3rd down and looks like about 7 or 8 now for the for the Eagles. Big play here.
3rd and 8 at the 26. 3rd and long.
I feel like this is 2-down territory, though, don't you, Lucas?
I would think so, yeah. Especially with Merchman being as aggressive as he is on 3rd down himself.
Over the middle, nothing doing. He had Fetchner over. 43 Fletcher was open over the middle. I'm not sure why he didn't hit him with it.
He might have heard footsteps right away.
Seems like over the years, what I remember from Colonel Crawford is pound, 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 and then
Pass.
a big play to a tight end or somebody over the middle.
So
hopefully I don't regret those words tonight. But
Don't jinx him.
so big 4th down now here. See if the Blue Devils can defense can get off the field and get Lonsway the ball back.
4th and 8 at the
Lohr to
26.
pass. He's got Valentine's in his eyes.
Got the catch. It looks
Number
like a first
21.
down.
That was a number 21 Trevor Vogt. The defense was there right on the play, but it got through the defense and caught by Vogt. Nice catch there.
Yeah, that was just a good clutch play.
4th down conversion is good for the Eagles. Going to keep their drive going right about the 15-yard line.
At that 15-yard line.
Now the Blue Devil defense needs to step up.
Yeah, here's where it always gets interesting, folks. When you get down inside the red zone or 15-yard line, things stiffen up, things tighten up. There's not enough room to run. We'll see what happens here.
Little handoff right side.
Oh, he got
some
through.
running room. Just slow developing there. It felt like the Blue Devil defense should have been able to get back there.
Right.
He just kept the play going.
Side for a short game.
But there's usually not a lot of room down here, and so when you convert big drives like this into touchdowns, it's huge.
A second 4.
That's a gain of about 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 now.
Yep, 2nd and 3 from the 9-yard line.
Little counter play to the right.
Oh.
Nothing doing there. Butch Broadman again was in the backfield. I think the tackle was by Steen and also number 9, Alex Putnam.
71 Trinity on the tackle along with
I think it's 3rd and 4 on the 10 coming up.
third down.
Tough yards here, Lucas.
Oh,
going
yeah.
going to 3rd and 4th down on every series here. See if the Blue Devils can catch a break and keep the Eagles out of the end zone. Hand off to the 3rd guy through. He's got some room. Breaking tackles. He's inside the 2-yard line. Nearly scores.
To the goal line.
Molenkar's kind of slippery, isn't he?
Enough for
Yeah, he's slippery.
first and goal, Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to be 1st and goal inside the 2.
He's an interesting kind of running back because not only
Jumbo
is he,
package here.
not only is he
double
power,
tights.
he's speed too.
Misplay a little bit. Looked a little awkward.
I don't know what that one was, but he got in.
Touchdown Eagles.
There we go.
So the Colonel Crawford Eagles answer the Blue Devil touchdown. 49 seconds left in this first quarter. It's flying, folks. This ground game's eating up the clock.
This ground game's eating up the clock, and each team's gotten a touchdown from another team's mistake. Carey scored on a muffed kickoff, and Colonel Crawford took advantage of a 15-yard face mask penalty and got a crucial 4th down as well.
What's this kicker's number? Thought it was 35, but I don't have a 35.
I don't think I have one either. Let me see.
Looks like a young kid. Looks like it's going to be good, though. So, with 49 seconds left in the first quarter, Eagles answer. We have a ball game 7-7, folks, here at Wetling Field. So, Lucas, let me get back to that Coach Teklovic situation. Coach Teklovic was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Oh.
He's been going through treatments kind of off and on for the last several months. Before the game, I talked to his wife. She stopped at the table of one of the stands down there where we're selling some gear, and she thanked her kids for helping out. And she said, Coach Teklovic had just come from a treatment today. So, he's getting out there and battling for his kids and battling for his community, and they're supporting him all, behind him all the way. That's one of those things that can be quite motivating for a young man.
Oh, yeah.
If you got your leader out there battling cancer and showing up every day and working hard and coming to the games and not complaining, it's kind of hard to whine about running extra laps and doing push-ups and lifting extra and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, and if you see Coach Teklovic out there, if you're one of these Colonel Crawford players and you see him out there busting a hump doing what he needs to do, you're like, what's my excuse?
Exactly.
So good for him.
So this looks like number 36. I don't have a 36 either. So Conti back way deep to receive.
Yeah, this first quarter's gone really fast.
Long kick for the Eagles. That might go out of bounds. That is going to go out of bounds at the 21. Blue Devils will probably elect to take that ball at the 35-yard line on that penalty.
So does it always come out to the 35 on a penalty like that?
I believe so. Yep. You can have them kick it over again or take it at the 21, but I think you get it at the 35 if I'm correct.
Yeah, I would take the field
It
position.
wouldn't be the first time I was wrong, Lucas.
Yep, I would take the field position, and here they are.
That kick sails out of bounds, brings up a first down and 10 from the Carey 35-yard line.
So no time comes off the clock when the ball is kicked out of bounds like that. Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Not as good of field position as last time, but still not too shabby.
No, it's not a bad place to start. But now, after both defenses have given up a big play and given up a touchdown, I wonder how they're going to adjust now. Wonder if they'll tighten up or kind of play back a little to contain things. It'll be interesting.
Trips to the left. E.J. Bose to the right. Vallejo, the single back in the backfield with Lonsway. It's going to go to Vallejo. He's got a little head of a steam. He's going to run some guys over.
Wow.
Smart play there from the defender. He went low.
Yeah, but he still got tattooed on that one. You know, Mo, I know we called him the Winnebago last week. There, he was like a freaking semi-truck.
Yeah, he got a little bit of room there. And I think fortunately for the Eagles player, he got low and maybe blew one of the tires on the Winnebago. It'd be 2nd down and 4 now for the Blue Devils.
At the 41-yard line, yep.
Same formation. See if they go with the same type of play. Spread them out, let Vallejo run.
Is he going to go deep here? He's going deep.
E.J. Bose.
I don't know about this one. Oh, man.
I think Bose might have got away with a little push, but.
Yeah, it was there, though. He almost had it.
Actually, nice technique because, you know, they say if you don't extend your arms on that, you often don't get called. I think he just gave him a little enough of a touch to give himself some room, but the ball just didn't connect.
I was just worried about being an interception, but it was right on target. He just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, E.J. Bose is a tall kid who can jump, so there's going to have to be I think the only matchup there that would have beat E.J. Bose up, jumping up there would have been Valentine. It's like Valentine's playing safety right now.
3rd and 4 at the 41.
Conti, Bell, and Rickle off to the left. Bose off to the right, and Vallejo with Lonsway in the backfield. It's going to be Lonsway. It's got a little bit of room, but not enough.
No, they've sniffed out the running play so far in this game. It's been tough.
That's what I was kind of trying to get at in the pregame. I think you got to go to Lonsway after you've gone a bunch of other places and not be a surprise.
Right.
Not have to lean on that as your main source of yards. Still like to see Rickle in the backfield there with Vallejo and see how that goes. It seemed like we had a little bit of success with that.
I don't think they've used it yet, have they?
What did you call them, Thunder and Lightning?
Thunder and Lightning, yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a little Thunder and Lightning. Not in this perfectly blue sky right now, of course, but Thunder and Lightning on the field for the Navy and White. So tonight at our game, we're passing a helmet to raise money through the stands. I think it's through the Blue Devil side of the field right now. We'll be passing that through the Colonel Crawford side of the field, through their bleachers here the 2nd quarter. We got some bake sale items down in the scoreboard end of the stadium. At the halftime, we're going to do a kick. And one adult's going to try to kick a field goal, and one kid's going to try to kick a field goal for some prizes, and those folks bought tickets to do that. We've got purple ribbons down there to commemorate, pancreatic cancer and all kinds of. We got raffle baskets there, one for the Colonel Crawford folks that we got with Colonel Crawford gear in it, and one for the Blue Devil folks. So
sounds like a good setup.
We're hoping we can make a bunch of money and do Coach Teklovic's fight some justice with helping to fight it.
And the kick for the Blue Devils, number 12.
They're going for it here.
Are they going?
They just scammed a timeout out of the Eagles. That's what they did.
Timeout, Eagles.
I told you.
Wow.
I mentioned that just about 3-4 minutes ago, didn't I?
We got a chess match going here, don't we?
You know, you're in the middle of the field there. Coach Merschman doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger. He thinks that his offense can get 4 or 5 yards.
Andrews. And for the students.
So do you think he's going to go for it again after getting the timeout out of him?
2nd quarter.
I don't know.
Down at the south end zone where the players come in.
Thing is, if you do go for it, what do you do? Because they've been sniffing out everything running-wise so far.
I don't think they were planning to. I think that was designed to get a timeout out of the Eagles, so they don't have one of them in this half. You know, that can be a big deal.
That's interesting.
We'll see.
I've never seen that.
We'll see if they come back in that offensive formation. I kind of doubt it though, but I think that was just trying to buy a timeout from them. You come out in that formation, all you do is drop Rickle back 7 more yards and let him punt if you have to.
Merschman was trying to pull a fast one.
They're going for it.
Oh, man.
That's Conti and Bell in the backfield. Bell can punt though also, so
4th and 4 at the 41. I don't know about this one. We'll see.
Yeah, this is exactly what we said the Blue Devils couldn't do. Make this kind of mistake. Vallejo. And he's through.
Oh, there he goes. He got it.
Vallejo got the
man.
first down and more.
Boy,
Nice gritty run there from Jordan Vallejo.
Boy, did he make me eat my words. I was a little nervous about that one, but he busted a big gainer there.
They went low on that one. It didn't matter. He stepped right through it and kept on going. You know, as we've said all year, when Jordan can get going downhill, he's a tough runner. He's going to get at least 3 yards. He needed 4 on that one. Ended up getting about 10.
That makes it 1st and 10 on the 43.
Big gutsy play there from Coach Merschman.
Oh, man.
He has confidence in his players, and that feeds. That can feed your team, man. You get somebody believing in you, and you go out there and don't perform. That can be humbling. If you have your coach believing in you, go out there and perform. It can be and energizing. So I think that one may just energize the Blue Devils.
I'll say this right here. No disrespect to Jim Trussell, but this is not conservative Trussell ball here. They're letting everything hang out.
Yeah, Coach Trussell liked that punt, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Well, he liked getting a 17-10 lead and sitting on it. Which, I mean, that's good. A good thing. You still win, but no. If I'm Merschman, or if I'm a coach, I'd probably be aggressive like Merschman is most of the time. I don't know if I would have went for it on 4th down, but he's the coach and it worked.
It sends that message for later in the ball game too.
That we're not afraid of you. We'll go
Exactly.
after you.
So any Blue Devil students out there listening, at halftime, we're going to do a halftime kick. And I think I just heard Senor Andres, the Spanish teacher, was drawn to do the kick. So if you guys want to make sure you see this TikTok that we're going to put together this weekend, you're going to see Senor Andres try to kick a field goal here in about 11 minutes and 29 seconds.
1st and 10 on the 43.
Stacking them.
And do
3
some
guys behind
power eye
Lonsway.
Rickle with the pitch. He got it.
That's what I wanted to see, the lightning.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There we go.
That
Number
elusiveness.
13, Lance Rickle. He's tackled by 43, Carson Fletchner. Nice gain.
Mo, I know this might sound like a gamble, but if you're 2nd and 1 here, I would almost take a shot.
Yeah,
I would think of taking a shot right here.
You know you're already in 4-down territory for Coach Merschman, right?
Right.
Nice block there, though, from Gage Summit. Sprung that run from Rickle. Those 2 guys work out all together on the wrestling mat, and they just found a way to get 9 yards.
So here we are, 2nd and 1.
Carmen Vallejo and Rickle behind Lonsway again, double tights.
Nope. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, there it is. Oh. Rickle's the backup quarterback, folks.
Didn't quite have enough on it.
You know, Lance's dad and I, Mike, just had the conversation outside the box here about that exact play.
What, taking a shot?
Mike called that play, said he was hoping that would happen tonight. So Lance Rickle just missed his target by a little bit there. I think maybe Conte could have kept going on that play. It might have hit him right in stride.
3rd and 1 at the 34.
Feel like Conte pulled up a little bit on that one.
Yeah, I think he might have slowed up a little bit.
But they took your shot. You
They
called
did.
for it.
I was ready for it.
Carmen Vallejo.
3rd and
Rickle.
short.
You're going to see Vallejo here.
He's got it.
Yes, sir. I feel like you're going to see a steady dose of Jordan Vallejo in this game. He might get 25 carries and about 75 yards, but it's going to be tough earned yards and important yards.
Oh, like some Nick Chubb running right there.
Who?
Nick Chubb.
Tosh Smith needs a new helmet. His helmet came off again, and he's coming off the field.
Oh, man.
Somebody on his sideline might want to check his straps.
1st and 10 at the 30 when we resume play here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a good drive so
Double
far.
tights. Nope. We're going to put Rickle out to the left.
Put him out
Vallejo
there
the
on an
single back
island.
in the backfield.
Another shot, huh?
Got all day. Lonsway's
man, got all kinds
day.
of time back
Run
there.
it, Lonsway. He's got Rickle.
Oh,
Rickle
he
with
got
the
it, he got
diving
it?
catch.
Oh, wow.
That is a catch from Rickle. Nice grab there from Lance Rickle.
I didn't think he got that one. It didn't look like he got underneath it.
He started all the way over here on our side, didn't he?
He had to go all the way back.
Yep. So it took a long time for that play to develop. That Blue Devil offensive line, which has been one of the foundations of the offense, gave Lonsway plenty of time to find Rickle, and Rickle made a nice catch. 1st down, Blue Devils.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Threatening again inside the red zone.
Let's see if they can convert here.
Power behind Lonsway. It's going to be Rickle. He's got,
Trying to find the corner, couldn't quite get there.
thought he had some room, but that Carson Fletchner again. That kid's a tackling machine.
Yeah, he is.
He's got to have a half a dozen already for the Eagles.
A yard or 2 brings up 2nd down.
Carson Fletchner, a 6'3", 200-pound senior, having a pretty nice ball game here for the Eagles on defense.
2nd and 12 on the 16.
I think Rickle probably thought he had room, and then Fletchner just closed the gap.
They kind of just strung him out, and that's what you want to do on defense. If you can string out the running back, trying to turn the corner, and then rally to the ball.
That's what good linebackers do.
Yep, set the edge.
He's sitting there in that same position, looking Lonsway in the face. Trips to the right. They're going to go to Rickle again.
Did you get that?
Nope.
No, couldn't
He
quite
kind
come
of
up with that.
bobbled it, and then finally got hit.
Angie was losing it up here on that play. No, it was funny, but our esteemed our esteemed graphics lady here, Angie Niederkor, she was losing it on that play over the middle.
3rd down and 12 now for the Blue Devils. Bell's going to check in with the play. Got inside 20 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, 3rd and 12 on the 16.
Going to need to hustle up a little bit to get this play off.
You know, Mo,
10 seconds left.
I know Mershman's usually a 4-down territory guy, but would he kick a field goal here? You could if you needed one.
You might.
I don't know.
We know Cool
We'll see
Papa
if we
Bell
get it
has that
first.
leg. With 1 second on the clock, Lonsway gets
Oh,
it.
oh!
E.J. Bose.
Over the middle, touchdown. Did you get it?
Nice catch,
Touchdown.
number 88, E.J.
He scored
Bose.
yet? He got in there. Yeah, he got in. I couldn't see it.
Man, that's toughness right there.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't see him come down with it. I didn't know if he got in the end zone or not.
He
But
was double covered, and both guys gave him a pretty good lick, and E.J. Bose held on to that ball.
that's beautiful. He'll feel that in the
was.
morning, but he'll feel that in the morning. But he came through big time.
That ball was put where it was either going to be overthrown or E.J. Bose is going to get it. And luckily, E.J. has the height and the leaping ability to get that.
You know what? Why try to kick a field goal when you can get a big play like that?
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
you underestimated him, Lucas.
Yes, I did. Apologize, boys.
This
that
is
works.
exactly what I expected in this ball game. 2 teams hitting each other in the mouth. We haven't seen too many big plays, but they're pounding it.
We haven't
Now,
seen.
only 8 minutes and 38 seconds left in this quarter.
Jeez. We haven't seen too many big plays, but they've all been clutch plays.
We might get out of here before dark the way these guys are going.
Wow. You know, I think this might come down, and we'll see, but I think this one might come down to whoever has the ball last. And doesn't Carey get it back to start the second half?
Or whoever holds first.
You're right.
A defensive hold or you get a turnover. That may be the big difference also.
But no, didn't Colonel Crawford get the ball to start the game? I think they did. I think Carey gets it back in the second half. So I'm already kind of planning ahead a little bit. But this is going to come down, I think, to whoever has the ball last. This is going to be a good game.
So Vogt, the dangerous return man, back deep for the Eagles. Bell, the all-state kicker, to kick off here. Looks like this is a hands team on the 50-yard line for the Eagles. They don't want to risk anything there. Big kick there. Vogt is going to have a return from inside the 5. Blue Devils, he's got some room. He's got an edge. Number 27, Putnam with the tackle. That's 27, Nick Putnam with the tackle. I think they were screaming about Fletchner continuing to be blocked by number 23. That was Dominic Yater.
Yeah, we got some fans up here that have some pretty loud pipes. They're not happy.
Maybe a face mask? Face mask on the Blue Devils.
Oh, man.
Blue Devils fans don't like this, but they're also 70 yards from the action, so I'm sure the Stripes would like something different there. But
I've always told you, Mo, whether we're on air or not, I would not want to be an official. It's a thankless job.
yeah, you know, the unfortunate thing in today's sports world, it's tough finding officials, and there's going to come a time and place when there's not going to be enough people who want to do it.
Right.
A lot of the crews are older guys, and they're used to it, but young kids don't want to go into that if they're going to just get screamed at all the time. Fake and a keeper from Moore. He's got some room.
Good play
He's
there.
tripped up by Steen.
Number 7 or 8 on that play.
I think he got 6 yards on that play.
Anthony Bell.
So a 2nd down and 4 for the Eagles. Seemed like they found some openings there on that right side, and a little cut back there for Lohr where it's been working. I still feel like they're using Mullenkoff as a kind of a decoy to play action to him nearly every time.
Yep, 2nd and 4 at the Carey 48.
Going to switch it up here for the Eagles. Mullenkoff in the backfield with Lohr. Inside reverse there.
They're using these.
Trying to catch the Blue Devils off guard. Lance Woods, the senior, snuffed that play out, ran right into Lance Woods, and he made that tackle.
You know, I know our guys sell the fake, but I think Colonel Crawford's using the fakes pretty well tonight so far.
Yeah, I mean, when I talked to Coach Mershman and Coach Damshaw, they said, you know, the Eagles are good at their run game. They've got schemes that they can find openings and get guys balls in situations that are good for them, and that was obvious there.
3rd and 2 at the 47.
That's going to Mollenkoff. You can see him reposition his feet.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Teklovic changed the call there. Lord changed it at the line of scrimmage, and you can see in that play, Mollenkoff kind of changed his stance a little bit, like this is going to me now. I got to be ready not to block but to run. Got the first down. Kid who's leading the N10 in rushing yards converts the first down for the Eagles.
First and 10 on the Carey 41.
Mollenkoff's only 5'10", 180, but
He runs like he's 250.
one heck of a runner.
Yeah.
Valentine in motion. Going in the flats here. No good. That ball wasn't even close. That was intended for number 4. Number 4 is Nolan McGibbon.
Well, it's a good thing it wasn't a close pass, because if it was online, he might have had plenty of green in front of him.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Also, it can be one of those plays where you lose a little. We'll see how this goes for the Eagles.
Second
I don't
and
think
10.
the throwing game is theirs. I think they feel like they need to run the ball. It may have been just a bit of a token play there. Mollenkoff.
Mollenkoff's turned the corner.
He
Missed
got
tackle.
the corner. Bell got him down. Bell got him down out of bounds, but Mollenkoff with the first down there.
Slips the tackle. Breaks off the left-hand
I don't know who missed, but he's elusive for a big guy.
Brought down on play by number 12, Anthony Bell.
So the Eagles are responding. 6:24 left in the half. Clock continuing to wind. Valentine checks out of the ball game. Got a receiver, 2 receivers off to the left. He's going to hand it off to Mollenkoff again. He gets by Stahl there. Stahl had a hand out, but it was that hand with the cast off and couldn't grab him. Another Eagle first down there. Lincoln Mollenkoff with a 10-yard gain and a first down for the Eagles. It's going to be a timeout for the Blue Devils. They need to figure something else out here.
Yeah, I love our boys, but right now they have no answer for Mollenkoff. They might have stopped him here and there, but he's been running them over right now.
Yeah, you know, those early parts of the first quarter, they were using him as the decoy. So then you kind of lull or forget about him a little bit, and then you go back to the well where you're for sure going to get some yards, and Mollenkoff's responding for the Eagles.
First and goal on the 9 when we come back out.
So big moment here in the ball game. Will the Eagles even it up, or can the Blue Devils stop? They're inside the 10-yard line, so it's first and goal. Big moment in this ball game. We may be talking about this one later. Whether it ends up being a score or ends up being a stop, this could be a big difference in this ball game.
I think you're right, what you said earlier. Whoever gets the huge defensive stand, no matter where it is, that might be the winner of the game. Or at least the team that's going to win the game later.
As they do for all home games.
Blue Devils with their backs against the wall on this drive. Colonel Crawford's had pretty much anything they wanted.
All right, so we're coming out of the timeout here. First and goal from the 9 for the Eagles. We're on the south end of the field. Mollenkoff in the backfield with Lohr. High snap. It's Mollenkoff's hands. Kind of slow developing play. Really no gain. No gain, maybe a small loss on the play.
Brings up second goal.
Nothing doing on that. I think you just about have to double down on the run here, and if they slip in a pass, and so be it. But this is going to be a run-heavy effort here for the Eagles. Mollenkoff cuts it back in. Chased down from the backside. Was that E.J. Bose?
And got 3 or 4 on
that was
one.
number 54, Ashton Klaus. Usually an offensive lineman there. Ashton Klaus ran that down from the backside.
Third down.
Can't tiptoe around too much in the backfield with this Blue Devil aggressive defense.
Did he get anything on that one? It looks like
Yeah, he gained a few.
I haven't seen him change the scoreboard yet.
He got about 2 or 3 yards.
Third and goal from the 7-yard line. 7-yard line.
Think
the
you're gonna
fans
see
are getting loud here.
Mollenkoff rolls out, pass in the corner, broken up there.
Wow.
Number 9. That's number 9, Alex Putnam, the sophomore. Nice defensive play there. I think they're going to kick the field goal here, Lucas.
You think so? I don't know. I'd watch the fake if they are going to line up as a field goal. I'd watch the fake.
I think I remember they had a young, small kid that kicked last year for him, was booting him all over the place.
Well, and if they do kick a field goal, then if you're Carey, just try to run a 5-minute drive and score a touchdown here. But we'll see. I'd watch the fake. I'd be careful.
Can't see the number there again.
Mershman out Fox. Teklovic with the
26.
timeout. I hope he does not get out Fox with a fake.
Snap is good. Kick is up, and it looks really good.
He's got it.
Unless it's left. No, it's good. High and through, slightly to the left there, but it's between the uprights. And the Eagles do respond with 3 points. 5:07 left in the half, 14-10 Blue Devils.
This has been a great early game, Mo. What do you think? I've liked this one. It's back and forth fight here.
Yeah, it's fun. Exactly the kind of game I expected. Smash mouth football all the way around here. I kind of expected maybe a little bit bigger crowd with both teams coming off playoff trips and being expected to make deep runs again this year. But I think Steelers, that COVID worries in the back of some folks' mind, maybe kept a few folks away.
Right.
Students will be released at the 2-minute mark prior to the end of the first half to go to the concession stand and will be expected to be back in their seats by 2 minutes into the third quarter.
You know, you think about this Eagle offense. You know, you said in the pregame, try to keep them under 30. They got 10 here so far. You know, that's looking like a pretty good guess there. You can keep them out of the end zone in this half. That's going to be on your way to achieving that goal. A team that scored over 50 points a game in their first three, that's hard to do. So Conti back way deep. Kick is high. He's going to go to Conti on a bounce. He's got blockers lined up here on the left side.
Come this way.
Cut it in. Cut it in.
All right. All right.
Nice gain there.
About the 30-yard line. I take that.
Gets it out maybe just shy of the 30, but nice gain there for Conti. Picked it up and gained a little bit of those yards back. Those are valuable.
Yep. 5 minutes in the first half on the nose. Let's see if we can get a good 70-yard, 15-play, 5-minute drive here.
Yep.
That'd work.
You know, the research that I got on the Eagle defense is they were really experienced in the defensive backfield, maybe kind of younger on that offensive line or defensive line. I think you just keep pounding at them, see if you can wear them down.
Right.
Conti comes in motion. Lonzo with the keeper. Pounds the middle there. Number 19 with the tackle. That's Ryan McMichael. Ryan McMichael. We got a penalty on the play.
19, McMichael. Penalty flag on the field.
It looks like it's on the Blue Devils. Not sure what the call is, but
Let's keep an eye here. Let's see what they got.
holding.
Yep.
Holding Blue Devils.
Indication is
It's going to be 10 yards. It must have been a receiver because the line judge on the far side dropped that right there and no one else was even looking over that way. I don't know why you need to hold all the way out there when you got to run on the interior.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Maybe he thought the guy he was up against on an island would come in and make the play.
First down and 16 then for the Blue Devils.
repeat first down. Bring up a first down and 16 for the Blue Devils.
Bell checks in. We got Conti and Rickle over here on the left side. Vallejo in the backfield with Lonsway. It's going to go to Vallejo. Got a head of steam. But those Eagle tacklers are prepared to go low. I think Fletcher again is in on that tackle.
Valley Joe men at the line for a short gain.
It's also number 53, Parker Ketterman on a tackle.
The number 50.
Short gain for the Blue Devils. Second down and 15. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes and
7
seconds
counting.
left in the half. The Blue Devils don't want to give it back to the Eagles for sure.
No.
They like to get a couple more first down here and at least go into the locker room with the lead. Lonsway back to pass. He's going to run up the middle. Got a little bit of room. That's Taj Smith with the tackle. Keeps his helmet on that one.
You got to give it to Lonsway, though, sacrificing his body and making that gain right there.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
You're right. Number 32, Matt Clenard, also with the tackle.
And number 6,
So the clock will run.
Smith.
A little
3.5
more
minutes.
third and manageable here, now 3rd and 9. Definitely not for, 4-down territory here. I would
No
not
way.
expect Coach Merschman to risk that here with this kind of clock.
3rd and long at the 30.
Bose and Rickle out to the left, Conti out to the right. Vallejo in the backfield. It looks like maybe Kemmerly off in front of him.
Rickle in motion.
Lonsway with the keep. He's going to have the first down.
Oh, man. Or did he get it? Was he
he's
short?
marked short. Now Merschman's got to think.
Now what do you do? Yeah. I don't know.
Just shy of the first down.
Wow, what a run, though. It was close.
So it's going to be 4th and 1. Again, Coach Merschman is confident in his offense. It will not surprise me if he goes ahead and
Tries it.
gives this a go. I mean, if you can't get 1 yard in a game, you don't deserve to win anyways.
Well, and also Carey, I think, gets it back in the second half, so maybe that's what he
you
would.
don't really want to give up a score. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left with this decision.
But they're going.
See how it works out for the Blue Devils. Might just go long count and call timeout.
Draw them off sides, maybe. Now they're going.
Vallejo, he reached the ball out. If they give him that reach out, he's got it. If not, it's going to be short.
Going to bring out the chains here.
It's about what you think, Spot. I think it's going to be the chain links, you know.
Man, this is close.
So 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. If the Blue Devils don't have it, Eagles are going to have a short field on the 39-yard line and 2 minutes to work with, 2 timeouts to work with. The Crawford fans looking at that think they've got the Blue Devils stopped. Matter of fact, they're already assembling their offense. So again, we talked about in the pregame the stops, the big plays, the kicking errors.
This is unfolding pretty much what we think.
Could be the difference in the game. Let's see how our Mitchell Nash
Chain gang
did here.
Oh, man. Looks like he got it if they just hold it there. Did he get it? No, I don't know. He's short. He's just short.
Literally inches.
Wow.
Literally inches. That fired up the Eagles.
Yeah,
Their
wow.
crowd and their players are pumped by that play.
It probably wasn't even 6 inches, was it, Mo? It was real short.
Yeah, a chain link maybe at best. So 2:14, Eagles take over on downs. See if the Blue Devils can hold. I felt like when Vallejo was stopped, he reached the arm out and was already close. Probably could have got that first down if the referees had seen that, but play's over now. Got to play with what you got. Valentine's going to be off to the left. Mollenkoff in the backfield with Lohr. Also 32 Clenard. They're going to hand it. Oh, nope, they're going to go to. That's tapped. That's Trenton Stahl got a hand on it. Trenton Stahl blocked that. 2:10 left in the half. 2nd down and 10 now.
It might be overlooked in the defensive arsenal, but I know Coach Damschroeder and Coach Steen, when I was in school, always tell you, keep your hands up if you're an offensive or a defensive lineman. That worked right there.
Sure did. They were trying to get it out to Clenard in the flats, and Stahl got a big old cast on it.
He got a big paw up there.
He's got a cast on his left hand. I think he got that cast on it.
Second and 10 on the 39.
Going to hand it off to Mollenkoff.
Oh,
Nice play by
Huge
Lance
stop.
Woods. Number 11, senior Lance Woods snuffed out that play. Big tackle for the loss for the Blue Devils.
That might have been the first time all night they prevented him from turning the corner. Because every time he's turned the corner, he's burned the Blue Devils, and they sniffed that one out right there. That was a huge play.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago. The entry of Lance Woods back into that defense seems to have made a difference. Sometimes that senior leadership is all you need, and Lance Wood made a big play there.
3rd and 15 from the 34-yard line. Big play here.
So Mollenkoff in the backfield with Lohr. He's got 3 receivers, 2 off to the right and 1 off to the left. Valentine's open over the middle if he can hit him. Nothing doing there. Lohr moves. Number 26. That's Gage Summit with the tackle.
Well, wouldn't you say it's 4-down territory here? I'd think about it.
Not sure why Merschman's calling the timeout there.
Lohr on the run, Tampa Bay.
Merschman calls the timeout.
Yeah, that one, I'm not sure about that one.
1:19 left. 4th down. I don't care if it is 4th down. You don't want to give the Eagles another chance down here. They got to go for it anyways. They're not going to punt in this situation.
No, and you
Don't
can't
give them the extra clock to be able to get it done if they convert.
and you can't kick a field goal from this far away, so you know they're going. But maybe The only way I could think of him calling timeout is to regroup his guys for a 4th down stop. That's about the only way I could think.
And I feel like it's not
call
worth
it.
buying clock if you got it back either. So
Right. So I don't
interesting
know.
choice there for Coach Merschman. 1:19 left again in the half. The Eagles still have their 2 timeouts. Blue Devils are now out of timeouts. 4th down at about 8 or 9 yards for the Eagles. We got Summer Fredericks getting the folks fired up down there. She got her trumpet back out of the dusty old closet.
4th down and 8 from the third, or 4th down and, it ain't 4th and 8, it's like 4th and, it's like 5?
No, it's 4th and 8 or 9.
Or 4th, it's 4th and 8, okay, yeah, 4th and 8 right here.
Backside, keep an eye on Molenkoff. Oh, they're wide open over the middle.
Oh, easy.
Busted play there for the Blue Devils.
Oh, man.
Number 4 with the catch. Conti finally makes a tackle, but number 4, that's Nolan McGibbon, makes a nice catch.
He's wide open there.
Lore had all day, and exactly what you didn't want to have happen.
Yep.
You gave the Eagles time to regroup. They're going to threaten to take the lead here.
1st and goal for the Eagles with 1:11 to go.
Big play there for the Eagles. Still not quite sure why the Blue Devils took a timeout there.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Let
one.
the Eagles get their feet under them, get a big play here, and they still have 2 timeouts. Molenkoff's in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
He got it, did he? Yep.
So 50 seconds left in the half. Blue Devils hand the Eagles easy 7 points there. Going for it on the 4th down and getting stopped.
And so
A
if you're,
timeout with 1 minute left and a long pass play. Eagles convert.
well, so if you're Carey, what do you do here? If you don't get a good return, I might just take a knee, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give up any more. You already had a lead kind of secured, and now you're going to give up the lead.
So 17-14 Eagles.
17-14 Eagles with 50 seconds left.
14 with 50 seconds.
Momentum is definitely in the Eagles' hands right now. And we still have some big play folks that we'd like to get them in their hands. I'd like to see, my pregame suggestion was to get it to Bryce Conti. Maybe we can get Bryce Conti with a nice return here, or if we do get a chance to run some offense, do some long pass play to Conti.
Take a deep shot or 2.
All right, folks, get out your orange.
But this has been about the slugfest I expected it to be. It's interesting so far.
$36. Orange ticket 372057. That's 372057. If you have that ticket, bring it up to the press box. 700.
So Eagles to kick. We got Conti back deep. Bell and Rickle in front of him. I'd like to see a nice return here, give the Blue Devils a chance to make some noise here in his last 50 seconds. Little
Squib
squibber
kick.
gets over the head of the up guys.
Careful, boys. Careful.
Rickle falls on it.
That one made me a little nervous right there.
Carey down the ball by number 9, Putnam.
Because the last thing we would have needed is them getting the ball back with 50 seconds. They could have scored again.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, I don't
not
know
much
what
of
you
field
do here.
position here. Will Merschman decide to sit on it? I'm sure Coach Tekovic will use those 2 timeouts and make the Blue Devils go ahead and try to
Right.
get something done. So I think you may have to run at least one play here and run a little more clock than just a kneel down. Eagles may be able to get it to 4th down, calling quick timeouts. Blue Devils are going to run it here. Run a play here, not necessarily run the ball. Lonsway back to pass.
Got time.
Conti had a little bit of room.
Oh.
Lonsway is
Lonsway took a
plastered
hit.
on the
Flag
play.
with a roughing the passer.
That may be targeting. He led with his head.
Yeah, he did lead with his head.
He led with his head hard there into Lonsway's face. I don't know if targeting is a call in high school game, but we know that in the college game that results in a
Ejection.
it is a targeting.
Wow.
Number 43 for sure. That's Fechner. He's a heck of a ball player trying to make a nice hard hit on the Blue Devil runner there, Lonsway, but helmet to helmet for sure. and it's going to result in another 15 yards. And the clock stops, 38 seconds left.
I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. I just hope Lonsway's all right.
Lonsway had Conti open if he could have got one loose.
That was a heck of a shot that he took, though. I hope he's okay.
Lonsway's a tough kid. I'm sure he is. He's taken some shots before. Clock's running, 33 seconds. Blue Devils come to the line in no particular hurry. Dropping those safeties back pretty deep. Lonsway's going to have a little bit of room. And the first down. That's going to stop the clock, but you don't have any timeouts.
Hustle, boys. Hustle. Hustle.
Taj Smith has to come out of the ball game again. His helmet's off again. They're not going to be ready for this.
He spiked it. Or do they call it timeout?
No. The ball wasn't set to play. Blue Devils weren't allowed to snap that play yet. The stakes weren't set, and the ball wasn't set yet for the officials, so 14 seconds left. Lonsway will clock it here. It's winding. Get it going. 4 seconds there. You got to be ready to clock that right at that moment.
Well, here's an idea, Mo. If you get a big enough shot, I would love a touchdown, but maybe get a game-tying field goal. Get close enough.
There you go.
They'd have to hurry.
Matty Bowers, congratulations.
Now, we haven't seen too many pressure field goals, but that'd be an interesting one if we got a chance at it.
I don't know what Cool Papa's range is. He's got 35, 40 yards in him for sure. I don't know if that off-season working out what can get him a little extra. But
I think you might need to get it right down about the 25 here for him to have a good shot at it.
Get about 20 yards, but you don't have a timeout, so it's going to have to be out of bounds and get him on the field.
And I'll say if he got down to 25, it'd be about 40-yarder.
Vallejo in the backfield with Lonsway.
See what they do
Trips
here.
to the right. The ever-dangerous E.J. Bowes is on the tight end here. He can release. That's a very distinct possibility. He's going to block. Lonsway is going to put it up.
Kid. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, my gosh. He threw it right to the kid.
No.
Clock
Maybe
winds.
He didn't see him.
Clock comes to an end there.
Lucky break. Very lucky break.
Penalty on the sideline. I don't know if that's the Colonel Crawford player jowling at the Blue Devils or vice versa, but there's going to be a penalty. Coach Merschman doesn't look happy, so I think it's probably on the Blue Devils. Either sideline players or our players jowling back at the Colonel Crawford players. I don't know if that's assessed in the second half or if that's an untimed down now. The clock is run out, so I think we're at the end of the half, but there's going to be a ball at about the 45-yard line and then maybe potentially 15 more yards on top of that. If it's an untimed down, Eagles have a real shot to score here. Ball's going to be about the 35-yard line if it's a 15-yard penalty. 35-yard line with a chance to make a play here for the Eagles potentially. Personal foul on the Blue Devils. So that is the end of the half, it sounds like. End of the half there. That penalty will be assessed in the second half, I believe, on the kickoff.
Well, that was an entertaining first half.
Pretty terrible ending there for the Blue Devils. Had some momentum going, and then it completely shifted to the Eagles. So the big stop, the big play, the score at the end, and then the dumb penalty here at the end. Blue Devils are limping into the halftime with the Eagles and all the momentum.
Say Coach Merchman and the boys definitely got to make some
Mr.
adjustments.
Andres is going to kick a field goal here. You got this on video, Mr. Ryder? Mr. Ryder, put this on the... Oh! Mr.
He missed it.
No, he made it.
Did he make it? He made it.
Mr. Andres made the field goal. I'm not sure who the young man's kicking now, but Mr. Andres was the adult winner of the extra point kick. And now we got a young man. These are folks that bought tickets to benefit our cancer benefit here. And now we got a young man kicking. Oh, and he kind of fouls it off. So
he couldn't quite.
No luck there on the second one, but Coach Andres made an ugly kick through the uprights to win a little bit of money and a shirt and some baked goods at our bake sale.
That was a knuckleball right there.
So only one band show tonight, folks. the Colonel Crawford band did not travel to tonight's game, so the Blue Devils will have the field. We're going to have their junior high and their alumni band members playing with our high school band. If you didn't notice, the high school band is also wearing purple gloves to stand with Coach Teklovic in the fight against cancer. And so only one band show tonight. Now we'll turn it over to Phil Miller and the pride of the Blue Devils marching band.